Official introductions done and dusted, and we are about to kick things off. Thomas Glot in the red corner taking on Quentin Domergue out of the blue corner. Quentin opens up early with the striking. Wide base from both fighters.
Domergue is coiled, Phil. He's ready to let go with something big.
Oh, that's a huge whipping leg kick. Even partially checked, that's going to do some damage. Be interesting to see if Glot closes the distance and tests. Oh, Quentin in on the takedown. I don't think anybody would have seen that coming.
Fingers are together, but barely. The fingertips are touching. The hand is not fully grabbed. Now it is, and now he's down.
Huge flare double.
Big brain on his back briefly. Worked his way up to sitting. Legs are about to get shelved, it looks like.
Domergue already looks like so much more of a complete fighter than he has done previously. Doing a good job of just controlling Thomas Glot right now. Might be in his best interest to shelve those legs a little bit. Just as I say that, Glot gets up to a staggered stance.
Glot looking for a point of leverage.
Didn't
find it on the crossface.
Did a good job to try and fight and get that underhook in. Trying to get a hold of that neck. You just get, oh, good work from Glot to separate, get up, and now he's the one pushing the action. Head underneath the chin. We say it almost every fight show, but this is the most draining, jarring aspect of mixed martial arts, that 50-50 position against the cage. Both
I have
fighters.
to say, Phil, I am a little bit surprised here. I thought Glot would not come out on top in this fighting against the wall, this vital, singularly vital part of MMA. I did not think he was going to prove to be the more powerful fighter, but he is.
Domergue trying to dig in for the underhooks. It's a 50-50 position right now. Nice separation from Glot and timed it beautifully. Can't quite see if he has the hands connected.
Domergue looking for a switch. Denied. Looking for a crossface. Denied.
Domergue's doing a good job here of preventing himself from being taken down, because that entry by Glot, that separate strike and then trying to hit the double leg, very clean. It wasn't that he necessarily did anything wrong, it's that the defense of Quentin was so clean.
There's an underhook, there's an overhook. Little head fighting now, little giraffe fighting, and it'll be time to reverse positions. And there we go.
Oh, beautiful short elbow. But doing so left himself a little bit vulnerable.
A little bit of a lesson there. You can throw an elbow to cut without much hips behind it. If you commit your hips to it, that's exactly what can happen.
Thomas trying to get that takedown.
Expect Domergue's next elbow strike to be done without a lot of hip movement.
And when you take into consideration the heat in this arena, the bright lights that these fighters are under, bound to be incredibly tiring for them. Nice job from the referee to separate. Wasn't a lot of action going on. Both fighters trying to wing overhands at one another.
Both of them moving their head very adroitly, side to side.
The leg kicking game of Quentin Domergue is intense. But Glot firing right back. He's not intimidated by the striking one little bit. Oh, nice short uppercut from Thomas Glot. Not quite sure if it landed flush, but it was enough to gain the respect of Quentin.
Domergue's head, now it's in position. It was a little bit low by an inch, inch and a half. Left him open to those elbows.
Nice straight shot there from Thomas Glot. He can't take too many more of those leg kicks.
Domergue setting down now. He's going to be a little bit less mobile, but those shots are going to hit a little harder. Maybe a lot harder.
He is tearing up that leg. Like I say, even when Thomas Glot checks it, he's still ripping through it. A smile from Quentin, as if to say to Thomas Glot, yeah, that landed.
Absolutely fabulous first round from these lightweights. Very intelligent, appreciative crowd here in Nantes, France, cheering wildly.
Very difficult round to score. Both fighters, I think it was relatively equal in terms of time spent against the cage, but it was the takedown from Quentin and the shots he was landing, especially those leg kicks. If he comes out and continues to tear up that lead leg, it's going to be a very, very long night for Thomas Glot.
You can look at these even rounds in multiple ways. I think they both did an excellent job.
Yep.
They both tried to push a strategy forward. They tried to push their techniques forward. They were both, as you said, roughly equally able to. What we're going to find out in the second round is whose game left the other person more tired. There's an old saying in folk-style wrestling in America, the first period is won by the fighter with a better technique. The second period is won by the fighter with better conditioning. And if you go into the third period, it is the fighter with the bigger heart. We're going to get a look at these two fighters' conditioning right now.
Both fighters are primed and ready to go. Be interesting to see if Quentin reverts back into the leg kicking game. Glot throwing feints here, trying to get a bite from Quentin.
Domergue getting a little too back, a little too close to that fence. He should circle out here.
Oh, beautiful
Nice.
shot to the body, then the head.
You rarely see that in this sport.
Oh, big mistake from Quentin right there. Tried the lateral drop, ended up with Thomas inside his guard.
Domergue now gonna get some work on his guard. Was not originally something he specialized in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, nice elbow from Glot. Quentin trying to get his back up against the cage, trying to use it as a means to get back up.
Very smart. He's probably gonna get hit on the way up. Big thing he's got to avoid is getting his back taken.
Also needs to be mindful of that neck positioning. Glot trying to hit a cradle. As the hands connected. May try and take the back from this position, Kirk.
Multiple directions he can go with his cradle, but it's typically a very hard position to hold.
Heavy, heavy hips from Thomas Glot. I'd like to see Glot try and bring Quentin off the cage a little bit.
Domergue holding on a little bit, Phil.
What does he need to do in this position, Kirk?
He needs to stand. It's not that complex an order. Get to your elbow, get to your knee, get to your hand, get to your foot, and bump.
So far, Domergue's done a decent job of preventing Thomas Glot from landing any big strikes. He's wrapping him up quite well, but he is the man on the bottom right now.
Man on the bottom that plays on the judges' scorecards, and it leaves you open to all kinds of bad things.
I'd like to see Thomas try and land some strikes from this position. It slowly, methodically looks like he's working towards the back. He does have 2 wins via rear naked choke. That's 1 hook in.
Domergue now has his body, Phil, very tightly against that fence, trying to prevent the arm from coming around, but even so, he was not able to stop that. That body lock means he's going to go back down to the ground.
Good transition into a mount from here. There it is, make grapevine the legs.
There is a long time left in this round.
This is deep, deep water for Domergue. Nice shots to the midsection. I'd like to see Glot posture up a little bit so he has that space to throw huge bombs. Working for the neck.
Looking for the back. There's a hook. There's another hook. There's the hips.
There's no way he could win by a rear naked choke again. That would be 3. That is definitely his go-to submission.
That's it.
There it is. 3 wins by submission, every single one of them via rear naked choke. And you saw what I was talking about with that analytical approach. He slowly, methodically worked for the back, took the choke, and what a win for Thomas.
That was an engineer, that was a scientist, that was the science of mixed martial arts.
Well, he engineered a great choke for himself there.
Le vainqueur par soumission, le coin rouge, Thomas Glot.
Félicitations Thomas, quelle belle victoire. On sentait qu'il y avait du cœur dans ce combat et force est de constater que le parcours n'a pas été facile ces dernières années. Est-ce qu'il y avait vraiment un message à travers ce combat?
Yes, oui. Il y avait un message à faire passer, c'est que je suis là, je suis jeune, je m'entraîne dur, je suis fort. Les gens, ils peuvent croire en moi. Ça fait 2 ans que j'ai que des annulations, que des merdes sur des combats. Là, Hexagone, ils ont décidé de me faire confiance. Je suis très reconnaissant, je les remercie. Mais je remercie encore plus mes coachs qui sont là, qui se sacrifient tous les jours pour moi. Et c'est ça que j'avais à cœur de montrer aujourd'hui. So yes, it was a very engaged fight because I have a lot to prove to myself, to my coaches, to everyone. Because I'm young and I still have much to learn. So I'm very happy to be here tonight.
Et on a vraiment l'impression que finalement, les quelques désillusions que tu as eues sur la route, elles t'ont vraiment servi à grandir. Personnellement, je t'ai trouvé au point dans tous les registres. Tu as montré vraiment un MMA très complet.
Bien sûr, c'est tout simplement les vertus de l'échec. Hein. Quand on perd, on a énormément de choses à apprendre. J'ai su capitaliser sur ces erreurs, sur ces défaites. Et maintenant, je suis plus complet, meilleur et prêt à tout arracher. So yes, I lost in the past, but when you lose, you have much to learn. That's what I did, and I approved it in HEXAGONE MMA.
Pour la suite maintenant, qu'est-ce que ça présage? Là, on a l'impression que tu as passé un palier, que tu as eu un déclic. Qu'est-ce que tu espères pour la suite maintenant?
Le palier, il est logique en fait. Demain, je retourne en cours pour ma dernière journée d'études. Après ça, je serai combattant à plein temps. Donc forcément, quand on est combattant à plein temps, il y a un échelon qui se passe. Et là, je commence à le ressentir. So yes, I make a huge step forward because I'm going to finish my study tomorrow. So I'm going to be a full-time fighter, and that's going to be awesome.
La tête et les jambes. Vraiment félicitations. Bravo Thomas. Tu peux être fier de toi.